Marketing is a test, as try this and then try that, A and B. And then if this works a little bit better, focus on that and then test that. Okay, well, how can we make that better? I've got so much stuff going on during the day, like probably most of your listeners too. You have to figure out what your one thing is. My one thing is getting people to sign up for my passive investor circle. So if I get off on a tangent and go, well, okay, I'm doing this over here, is this helping me get people to sign up? If the answer is no, then I don't do it. I delegate it or I just don't do it. And just try to stay focused on just one specific goal. And, that's the best thing that's really helped me. Most of the successful people, millionaires, that sort of thing, had real estate in their portfolio and had anywhere from 3 to 9 streams of income. So I was missing out. I was missing the boat. But at that time, I thought to be a real estate investor, you had to be a landlord. I didn't know anything else. So I started going to conferences and learning about it. But we wanted to spend more time with our kids while they're still under our roof. That was out for me, but luckily I found at that time something called crowdfunding. And I started doing a couple of small debt deals and jumped into a big equity deal with Realty Shares. And unfortunately, everybody in that investment lost all of their money. That was a $50,000 minimum. Looking back on it, it was totally my fault because I was relying on a website for everything. I didn't know how to look at deals, how to evaluate them. I was looking at the best returns and the best looking pictures. And that's it. I just started, putting down the information that I was learning that I felt other people should know. I'm putting myself in their shoes. If you're a doctor, you don't know anything about it. Where do you start? Okay, this is what I'm learning. This is what I think you should learn. And the more that I did it, it eventually started growing and growing. And then I've pretty much dedicated the entire site now to real estate, education to other doctors and high income earners. A lot of them are experiencing burnout. They really like this idea that, hey, I can do something now and give me options instead of working until I'm 70 with the 401k. If you have passive income and you love your job, well, keep doing it, or you could do it part-time and do something else. If you don't like your job, you can quit. But I'm not all about, hey, let's retire at 30 and, live off of, leftovers in Ziploc bags. That's not my idea of retirement.
Want to hear the full podcast? Then just point to your favorite podcast app and search for Apartment Building Investing, and you'll find me.